Listen, I need to be honest with y'all. Because I've been doing something that I feel like has not really been aligned with my values, my morals, what I stand for, you know? And it's not something that's like super horrible, you know? However, for the past year, since moving down to Miami from Pennsylvania, where I was building, you know, my business, my online business, my massage therapy business, and several other things that I enjoy for myself, you know, creative projects and such. And I came to Miami because I was adamant that I was going to continue doing what I was doing and things were going to move quickly. However, things didn't move that way. I also did not help move things in a way where it was actually going to be much more useful, let's say, for my life. Simply because I was taking inconsistent action. I hired a coach and everything. Like, I had a coach with me telling me everything that I needed to do, but a part of myself also knowing that I'm a bit rebellious and I kind of like to do things my own way. So if I feel like iffy, but you know, there's some things that I gotta learn, and I was being resistant to it. Several other key factors could have played for the resistance, but right now it was the fact that I didn't do it. I was not consistent. So it didn't really give the results that I was looking for, you know? And because of that, I kept trying to do the same thing over and over. It was literally like insanity, to be honest. I kept trying like for a week. Like, I would go really, really hard, and then I'd stop, and then I like go down. I get distracted. I do other things, and I lose, like, you know, momentum. And that momentum is very important because if you lose that momentum, it's a little bit hard, especially if you're trying to get into something new, because it's you also start to feel like maybe you're not really for it. You're kind of feeling like you suck at it, you know, and so you're not really doing it. Anyways, long story short, I've been working in a restaurant job since coming back to Miami after like a period of 4 or 5 months of me just saying no, 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 and fucking my mental going down the drain. So I went back into restaurant work, and I was doing good. I had one job that I particularly didn't mind. Like, I started not really minding. Like, every time I would go there, I'm like, okay, what am I doing here? But I didn't really dread going over there, you know? And I also had a little love connection in that place. So, but we're in a really happy relationship right now, so I'm happy about that. Anyways, I went to a different job because I wanted higher pay. It was slow season, etc. And how it was bringing me higher pay. However, there was something about that place that I kept feeling it was draining my energy. I'm not sure if it was the people, not sure if it was the environment, not sure if it was my soul just saying I can't be here anymore, you know. And because of that, I lasted a pretty long while, you know, almost 5 months or so. And so I just couldn't. I kept cutting it. And then my health was also getting like in, you know, into tie of it. And that didn't also go considered in the workplace. But whatever, that doesn't really matter, because what really matters is the fact that I wasn't supposed to be there. It's not something that was aligned with me. But the reason why it kept being aligned with me was because I wasn't doing the things required to kind of get me out of that situation. I just kept dreading about it, you know, overthinking about it. And basically, I need us to start to notice that we can't continue to overthink our decisions. Like, I was in relationships that were not really healthy for me. I was in a workplace that apparently wasn't really healthy for me. I was in my own conscious actions that wasn't really helping for me. Like, everything can reflect in one way or the other. The fact that I'm here in this workplace, you know, I had my balancing moment, I had my grounding moment on the other place that I really, really appreciate. And this place, however, I do appreciate it as well, because it definitely helped me level up. However, my soul was noticing I can't do this anymore. That pain that wasn't coming in, that uncomfortable feeling. And the point of all of this, because I kind of want to get you to a point before you step away and continue on your day, is that the more... This is why I don't say anything in the middle of my sentences, because it kind of goes away sometimes. Anyways, the point is that if you're not doing something that you like, and you know that, okay, yeah, I wasn't doing something that I liked, and I had to get really uncomfortable in doing that thing that I don't like, because if not, I wouldn't have made room for the things that I really liked, or I wouldn't have taken it so seriously, you know. My soul does the thing where if it's that's it, it gets things really, really bad because it needs me to fucking change. Don't know why, but it's starting to make me realize I need to move, like. And that's the thing that I want to transmit to you. If you've been stuck in a place, you keep ruminating, but you feel like you want more, like it's not like something that you're complaining about and you're pretty much okay with it. Like, if you feel like you're actually needing change in your life, don't downplay that. Listen to it. Like, if you feel like you need change, it's for a reason. A lot of people go into this world and they start to get dimmed and they start to get drained, and then they slowly start to get unconscious about the fact that they're living in a life that they don't really want. And I don't want that to happen, because I was getting into that place. When I was in a relationship with the guy who shot me, I started getting into this place where, like, okay, you know, this is life. I couldn't imagine anything else, you know, even when I was trying to imagine other things. I kept trying to imagine other things, but really what got so bad was the violence, the pain. And I don't want you to get to that point where you need to experience that pain, you know. Everybody has a different soul path, and maybe you have to experience that pain. But for those people that are in it and, like, they have time to not get things, like, really, really bad or really, really hard for no reason. Like, yeah, sure, making the uncomfortable decisions could be hard, but it's not as hard as staying in that uncomfortable position. Like, I'll tell you from experience, even being basically homeless was not as bad as living in that relationship that I should have left a long time ago. You know, like, just like that. Whether you're in health, whether you're in a career that you don't like, whether you're in a relationship with yourself that you don't like, or with your habits that you don't like, I hope that this message can get to you and kind of get you resonating a little bit more. Like, yeah, it's really tough to make the decisions. Whether you have to start small, whether you have to start, like, with really, really tiny steps, or whether you're a big leaper like me. I quit my job. Basically, I also quit my job, and I was just like, I can't do this. This time I had a little bit of a backup since I have my massage license already in Florida. But yeah, it's like, I can't. And especially, like, in my routine, like, I haven't been doing the things that make me happy in my routine, and I can't anymore, you know? I can't let this go on. That's probably why I'm being coached to people who has let it go on for such a long period of their life. Like, people 39 years old, 46 years old, like, living a long life, and they're coming to me for help. Somehow I keep on helping them, and it's just probably that, like, contrast, because I'm a very, come on, we gotta change now. Oh, you can't keep doing that. If you don't like it, don't keep doing that. And I kind of move fast. I'm not really too much of a slow person. Like, yeah, let's plan it out for next week. I'm like, okay, if we're talking about it right now, we gotta make a decision right now. We gotta make a change right now. We gotta make it, like, we gotta make sure that we're promising ourselves something that's gonna get us 1% closer. And that's the reason that the 1% closer method is my method, reborn method. Transformational, like a phoenix rising from its shell, like an egg cracking, like a chicken cracking from its egg. Like, that's my type of transformation. And if you're on my page and this is still resonating with you after 9 fucking minutes, I hope that we can continue talking together, because I'm able to be like, whatever. I know that this is on social media if I'm getting this far, and if you got this far as well, I really hope that we can continue, like, chatting, or I would love to know any of your thoughts about this. That's it. I know it was, like, a really long rant for a while, and I kind of got, like, mixed up, but let me know how you liked it.